What young boy or girl wouldn't love the opportunity to play a great sport in which you can strap on a pair of skates that has blades an eighth of an inch thick, razor sharp, while trying to score with a puck that can be launched over 100 miles per hour into a net that rarely openings are found? Oh, and did I fail to mention, all of this is to be done while five players and one goalie all try to knock you onto your butt, either into the boards or onto the unforgiving ice surface? This terrific game that I'm describing is called hockey, and unfortunately, many members of inner city youth do not get the opportunity to play this great sport. A few young men have strived to make this possible for them. Many people in the world judge personal achievements by what they can do for themselves or have done for themselves by others. A few of my good friends have taken a much different and noble perspective to this. Instead, they've reviewed not what they can do for themselves, but what they can do for others, in particular, the youth members of inner city Detroit. These young men that I look up to have founded a new nonprofit organization called Pure as Pond Ice. The goals of Pure as Pond Ice are to give inner city youth members life lessons, work ethic, equipment, ice time, and coaching that they would otherwise not receive. Hockey is largely viewed as a predominantly Caucasian sport, and that is what the foundation is striving to change. Because hockey is such an expensive sport due to having to buy ice time in order to play, and by equipment costing so much more than comparable sports, many poor and urban areas are not exposed to hockey as much as they are to other more accessible sports such as basketball, baseball, football, and soccer. Although this organization is in the grassroots steps, it has shown a lot of promise. With the Detroit Red Wings being such a great organization and being so close to the new nonprofit organization my friends have founded, they can have a lot in common. These young members of the youth that look up to guys like Nick Lidstrom, Steve Yzerman, Henrik Zetterberg, these role models for them and heroes now become much more real and palpable. These heroes that they would watch on TV or hear on the radio now have a real sense when they are playing the sport that they're watching them play. The founding fathers of this organization have put in hundreds of hours of work, whether it was getting certifications and permits to allow this, whether it was fundraising money, which is increasingly difficult in a struggling economy in Metro Detroit, or even just putting all of their thoughts and ideas together to come up with such a great idea. All of these efforts have culminated into a great thing that is seriously on the uprise in the community. In Pure as Pond Ice hockey camps, kids can expect several different things. They can expect to have a great time, learn new things about the game, create lifelong friendships, and even have fun and physical activities that keep them in shape. Another great thing about Pure as Pond Ice is the fact that it is giving many things to the Detroit community that are often overlooked. Things such as leadership. These things can help to grow influential members of the community that therefore otherwise may not have happened. Leadership is a key fundamental aspect of hockey, and with this, if they're learning these things from a young age, anything is possible for these members. Great members in our community can come from hockey players that grew up in the community and have lived there their whole life, and instead of moving away, decide to start up their own family in this great community and try to bring this city up from the ashes. Furthermore, the nonprofit organization gives kids lessons, analogies to live by and work with, situations in which they cannot think, can I overachieve or can I underachieve? Because there's only one option, to do the best you can. Individually, all of my friends are each one person, but when they culminated as a group, it became a truly remarkable and special thing. By each of them deciding to sacrifice what they wanted to do with their extra time to have fun and any of those extra activities, they decided to give back to a community that they thought really deserves it. And so far, it has been a remarkable thing in the fact that nobody can say that the results are not noticeable. And for anyone that says, how can I notice these results myself? I would like to counter with this. Come down to the Detroit Skating Club at the end of July 29th through the 31st to be exact, and come and look at the kids and parents, and you can see the smiles on their faces. And if that doesn't impress you enough, the sweat running down their cheeks should show you that they're doing great things in their community. Thank you.